Hello, 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 and welcome everybody to Ratings Reload Team 2. That is today's promo. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good one. And we are going to jump into it. I'm just checking this though. Why do you not seem to be getting the music coming through? Ah, that'd be why. Because it's muted. There we go. So, welcome. I hope you've all had a lovely day so far. And I hope that you enjoy the stream. What have I been up to since yesterday's stream where we did a bit of Pokemon? We also did some FC. It was solid. Well, three main things. One, on the football channel today, FPL video live. Two, on the football channel, Prem predictions video live. And three, the collection book officially exists. The video is scheduled for 7 PM. The first episode of the series. It begins. We are starting on a clean slate. No, like even it, for example, let's go to my main team if it would load. If we go to this one, I have played 168 games with Dybala. He isn't ticked off yet because until the first episode releases, nothing counts. Okay? So, following the end of today's stream, and when the video goes live at 7 o'clock, that is when we can start ticking people off. Just so that everything is clear and organised and everything like that. So, yeah, in 2 hours and 7 minutes time, officially the collection book will begin, and we will be able to start ticking players off. What do you need to know? Well, I can show you like the book and stuff on stream when and where is appropriate. But I think I will, if I make like any big progress and then we go live the next day, I think I would like save the pages for you so you can see them. For example, let's say, let's open this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last one is that one. Okay. So, for example, if we ticked off half of the Bundesliga page 1, then I'll show you that individual page like on stream. I will be doing video episodes and I will be doing like short form, TikTok, YouTube short, etc. Updates on everything as well. But this is what it's looking like this year. Every single gold card, I finished them off last night. They are all in. All of the promos are in, including the latest Team of the Week, number 5. The only things that aren't in are, of course, Rating Reload Team 2, but that's because it's not officially out yet, so I can't download the cards. But yeah, you've got all your icons. There's first Rating Reload Team. And then an example of what it looks like when someone is ticked off. SBCs, these are all the SBCs that we've done so far. So these ones I'll keep saved and keep updating so that people can see as well, because I don't need to do SBCs for the series. And the same with objective cards. So we've done a lot already. Like there's the first 24 objectives that we completed on this game. And then we've already done another 9 since then. So it's kind of mad this year. But we've already got 33 objective cards. But, there you go. Do you ever press R1/RB when defending? And if so, how often / when? All the time. Please don't say this is what this is. What do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. Hypes? The collection book, we're so back. Yes, we are. again, officially, as of 7 p.m. today, the collection book returns. I'll upload like a TikTok version of like the intro to the series as well. And that should be pretty damn fun. I'll try and, you know what, I'll show you like the first minute of the video, which is the explanation of everything. I'll try and show that on stream and hope that you have sound for it, and we'll do it like that. Grind out your Rio Evo in Silver Exhibition. Someone watched the team sheet, message you nope, and quit and kick off. Yeah, that's fair. What should you get, Domino's or something else? Pizza Hut, Deep Pan, Goated. Ben, Beza, hello. Jack, Jay, welcome. Mersab, hello. Collection book is back, incoming button delay tomorrow. You know what? If that happened, I would wipe the files. Everything would be insta-deleted, and we'd just pretend it never happened. Right? Just pretend it didn't happen. Played golf this morning, attempted to see where she played since you can remember. Oh dear. The gauntlet spun your head. 1, 2 out of 3 every single attempt. Finally won 3 on the very last go. Nice. Oh, I could give some wins of... Oh, actually, I might have already done it. Can't remember. But I hope all is well. I'm doing good. Finally got Joof last night. Definitely didn't make your brother do it for you. Lovely. Lovely. Right. I need you guys to... tell me if you can hear this. I've created a collection book in FC26, and the goal of my road to glory... Can you hear that? I know it's like in the background and it's not on the screen or whatever, but can you hear that video playing? Yes? Okay, perfect. KVA, I don't really know what that means. Right, so here you go. Here is your introduction to the collection book on FC26. Let me see how far through this needs to get. The link's in my bio. I can't hear this. Let me... bio in the likes of TikTok. So if you like the concept of the... Right, there we go. So I think we need to get to,
make sure you are following and subscribing to all of those platforms to follow it along live, in stream form and video form. So today, let me...
Right, okay. So here you go. Here is your introduction to how it works. Ready?
I've created a collection book in FC26, and the goal of my road to glory this year is to completely fill it in. Every single gold card and every promo card that gets released throughout the game. I need to collect them all. So how does it work? For this example, we'll use Paulo Dybala. To tick him off in the book, I need to obtain his card. I can do this by obtaining him in a pack, in a player pick, or by purchasing him off of the market. Loans and drafts do not count. It would make it too easy. Once I've got the card, I need to use it in a game. This can be in any of the game modes, whether it's squad battles, rivals, rush, champs, the gauntlet, or tournaments. As long as the player plays the full game. Only cards that can be obtained on the market count, so SBCs and objectives, as well as evolutions, are purely bonuses. The series is live streamed most days on TikTok, on Twitch, and on YouTube, and I've also created a spreadsheet that you can go and check out at any time that you want to see my progress in all of the leagues, in all of the promos, and my overall progress. This will be in the description of YouTube videos and in the links in my bio in the likes of TikTok. So if you like the concept of the collection book, make sure you are following and subscribing to all of those platforms to follow it along live, in stream form and video form.
There you go. That's everything you need to know. You got Mbappe tradable? Untradeable. Yeah, I would say that's quite lucky, yeah. I would say so. No love for being live on Kick? No, because even the people that used to have it on in the background don't seem to do that anymore, let alone people actually watching on there. So as it stands, no. Ollie, thank you for following. Should make a website where we can use the book as well. I don't know how I'd do it. I simply don't know how I would do it. Other than creating it in a very, very different way. But I create it in Photoshop. So unless you also had Photoshop yourself, which 99.99999% of people are not going to have, it isn't going to be possible. So, sorry, but I can't. So, speaking of that spreadsheet, here it is. Every single one of you has access to this spreadsheet if you want it. On TikTok, I will put it in the link tree that is in the bio. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch or even Kick, you can do !collection book and it will take you to a viewable version of the spreadsheet. Now, one thing that I am going to do is make it look a little bit prettier. So, for example, potentially put in like the card of rating reloads or the card pattern or design or something behind it so that it actually represents it rather than it just being all like white. And I don't know if I could I undo? Yeah, we're going to have this kind of thing as well. So each of the leagues is going to be represented with like the flag of the league and everything like that. So it'll just look a little bit better once that's done. But for now, I didn't think that that was really necessary, so I left it as it was. Just to show you the first instance. And I'll update my objectives, SBCs, and EVOs as we go. I might even create another sheet where I update the pictures of these and just have them there for people to be able to see. You prefer left mid, right mids than centre mids on that formation. Thoughts? I like them both. Same as last year. I enjoyed both of them. I've used the wide one in draft more than I've used the narrow one in draft, and I've enjoyed that as well. Have I finished the season yet? No. I am very close. Let me assure you. Is Kick similar to Twitch? Kick is basically identical to Twitch, but it's green instead of purple. And people watching on there earns me more money than they do on Twitch. But maybe the viewing experience is slightly different, and so people choose to watch on other platforms. I'm not entirely sure. Looking forward to doing something similar. Hell yeah. So as I say, I'll put like a short form version, vertical format of that intro to the series out later today or tomorrow morning. And I'll get the links and everything sorted. But pretty much, once it hits 7 o'clock today, that's the start of the collection book. So even if I played 10 games right now with a different squad in every single game, I wouldn't be counting those. I wouldn't tick them off until the first video is live. So you know that anything from the 18th of October onwards, collection book has begun. We thinking Busquets and rating reload player pick tonight. I'm not sure about the player pick, but potentially Busquets. What was I showing you? Oh, yes. I was showing you the season. We're very nearly there. Also, very random question. Does anybody know if there's a way, when you load into the season, for it to automatically be in a different place? If you know what I mean? So right now, every time I load into the season, it's like this far in. Like level 18, something like that is the focus. Does that happen to everyone else? Or is there something you can do so that next time I load into it, it's actually where I am and where I care about, which is 38. It's just a little quality of life thing that I'd like to be able to change if possible. But I am 2,300 SP away from finishing it. So very, very close at this point. Yours goes to the start. It's even worse. Yours is always at the start as well. I wonder... There's got to be some reason, right? I wonder if maybe if you access it from the home menu, if we load it there, it loads into the same point. If I go to the end and then back out and then go into Ultimate Team and load it, this could be genius! Or it could just be random.
Because some of you guys are saying it's at the start. Someone else says it's at the start. You have the same thing with the pass, that it's halfway through and it's annoying. What a weird thing. Right, here we go. No, mine loves level 18. Or sorry, level 19 for Zola. For whatever reason, it loves it. It's the obsession. Zeus, hello, I'm good, thank you. I hope that you are too. We have got a couple of packs ready for 6 PM. The ones from the Gauntlet. So the 2x84, 2x85, and 3x83, as well as whatever these are. Can't remember. I have done Ardagula. I've not used him in a single game yet. Because, yes, he expires at 6 o'clock. If you are thinking about doing Gula, you don't have long. You do not have long. And I am deciding whether I just get these new cards on top of Gula. So I would have to buy a few of them. It's the little things like that which drive you crazy. And I can understand that, because I think quality of life things are those tiny things that can really make things significantly better or significantly worse. For example, being able to go straight from your club to draft to Evos to SBCs. This menu change with the left trigger, whoever decided to put that in the game, you're amazing. Because even just those few seconds that it saves from having to go back out the menu, scroll across to another one, go into this one, we can go bang straight to SBCs, we're in. Really nice quality of life. But then you've got ones that go the other way. For example, if we want to search in our club here for a special card, previously you could just flick your right stick here. But now, because for some reason they've put Evos here, you have to click into it and then do that. Which sounds like a really petty frustration. But the amount of times throughout the year that you'll have to do that when previously you didn't, it's just, why? Why did you make that slightly worse? To the point where people are going to forget to press A sometimes, and then they'll go onto it, and then they'll search, oh, it's come up with the wrong thing. Like, little tiny things make things much better and much worse. In life, in games, in whatever. And it can be really frustrating. Like, a really, really good quality of life thing that they changed, was it last year? Or was it specifically in this? I can't remember. Is this. Having multiple of a pack stack. So it says I've got 2 premium gold packs here instead of separate premium gold packs. That should have been a thing ages ago, because it was just infuriating that your store might be filled up with 30 gold upgrade packs and then you've got loads of amazing stuff hidden behind them. Now that isn't the case. So again, good change. Not being able to go back to your squad from transfer market is driving you mad? Is that not a thing? Oh. Is it based on what you've... Is that because I've recently been on my squad? Like, I do question sometimes. For example, here, we're on our squad, right? We can get to basically everything in the game from the left trigger menu other than objectives. Why aren't they there, but everything else is there? And I assume maybe you're having a similar thing, where the squad isn't there, but maybe objectives are for you. Odd, I don't know. YM, hello, how's it going? Welcome! Welcome. No, if you're on your squad screen and go to transfer market. If you're on your squad screen and go to transfer market from it, you can't. I don't know what you're on about.
I don't know what you mean. Sam Kerr is very good. Yes, you've done same as me. Save your packs from gauntlets. Really, really want Messi. I mean, yes. Buy someone you. Oh yeah. When you specifically buy someone from this menu, you then have to like tap RB then LB or the other way around for them to actually appear. Yeah, and it takes a second, but why is it a thing? Why do you have to go back and then forth in order to get back to the squad? Yes, I know what you mean there. I've had that a few times. Like doing videos and stuff where, I don't know, we're putting players in from... Like if I was to buy this Van Dijk here, right, is what you mean. And I think it's because it's still on the squad screen, when in reality this should be like the transfer market screen. And so therefore you go to the transfer market and then back to the squad. It doesn't update at the top. I think that's the problem. When you put a player in a certain position, say centre-back, when you go to put a player then on your bench, it only searches centre-backs. You have to manually... Yes! Yes! Another... Oh, so here we go. I can't go back. I have to go transfer market and then squad, and then we're back. That bug. That bug. But yeah, so if we were, I don't know, putting Pina in our team or something like that. Apparently, she's not extinct again. What? Oh, because she doesn't come out as a striker. That makes sense. Then yeah, when we go to our bench, it keeps some of these things like striker, which can be a little bit frustrating. But I think this is potentially what I'm going to go for. I'm going to open my packs at 6 PM because what if we got really lucky and, I don't know, got a Rodrigo or something like that in it. Then we don't have to buy him and we just save ourselves either some coins or tax. Is Lautaro Martinez any good on this game? No idea. No idea. There's another glitch. When you make a new squad and add your new players and do your tactics, it never stays. You have to do it again. Not ideal. What football shirt is that? This is the Oasis shirt from the tour. What? So, not an actual footy shirt. Yeah, Sergio Busquets' end of an era card is going to have icon chemistry. Which is insane. Please don't join the Pina rats. I know. But I want to try out different cards. I want to see what works well for me. We want to try out different formations. Are they old games in your background or DVDs? Both. So... Oh, you would have only been able to see DVDs. So up here... DVDs, Blu-rays and stuff, and then down, you're not going to be able to see any of it, but can I tilt it far enough? I don't know. At the very bottom, you might be able to see there some Viva Pinata. I've got all of my old games behind me, and right now, they're in a position where they're organized, but I can't really access them. Like, if I wanted to grab a random game out of here, I can't really do it unless I take them all out. But in the future, once we've moved and got our own place and everything like that, and there's more space, I'll have them so that I'll have all of my old, like, consoles and stuff set up. So right now... Behind here, we have our Xbox One, our 360, our PS3, PS4, PS3, PS1, and then we've got others elsewhere. So the dream scenario is that they can all be set up in the future and be playable whenever. So all of the, like, I've got hundreds of games. We've got PS1, Switch, PSP, 360, GameCube, PS2, DS, 3DS, PS4, PS5, Series X and S. Am I missing anything? Nintendo 64 and anything else? Is that the original PS1? Yes. Am I from Leicester? Yes. Is that Pajor left mid? Yes. Look at all these yeses. Wish you kept your 360 and PS2. Got to be. Got to be. Leicester and all. Do I have the Switch too? Yeah, I streamed it yesterday. We played some of the new Pokemon game last night. And I'm not going to do any more tonight because at 7 o'clock I'm going to hopefully shift people from the stream to the collection book video. And then over the weekend, we'll do some more Pokemon and maybe some Battlefield and some other stuff as well. Predictions on Borough v Ipswich later. 2-2. 2-2. Wish you kept boxes of your consoles. I mean, for me, I know that I'm going to play games for multiple decades to come. So I want to keep all of the consoles and games that I have. Like, outside of there, we've also got somewhere, I can't even remember where they currently are. My Kinect is up here. Somewhere either in here or in my under my bed in another like tech box. I've got like a Nintendo 64, the SNES, which I didn't actually know that we owned when I was a kid. Mega Drive, the Wii. What else would be in there? PS2 be in there, maybe. GameCube. And then we got all of our like DS and Game Boy and stuff down there. Thinking of buying a Switch 2 as you've had your Switch for a while now. It's amazing. And the difference between like games that have a Switch 2 version is really, really good. Not sure whether you'll be ready for 6 PM content. No worries. Cool to have one of those pouches that you just put the disc in so you could carry them all with you to your friend's house. I mean, I have multiple little things. Like I had I had something that was probably the size of like a sellotape thing for my PSP games that could fit like 15 of them stacked on top of each other. Stuff like that. Carry cases for all the Nintendo handhelds and all of that. How am I today? Harrison, I am fantastic today. I've had a really, really good day. The collection book is starting. It's always going to be a good day if that is happening. We started Pokemon yesterday. It's just been good. So I hope that you are doing very well. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Hopefully everyone's ready for a good, positive weekend. We're going to be streaming some more FC, some more Pokemon, potentially some Battlefield, maybe some Rocksmith. I downloaded a load of songs earlier today. So looking to get back on that soon. Oh my god, the pace. Oh, Jesus. Great to hear the collection book is starting. Just finished watching Andy. Did you leave a comment asking him to get me on? And if not, why not? Oh, lovely, Gvardiol. Jay, thank you very, very much for the membership on YouTube. You're an absolute hero. Thank you for the generosity and support. Oh my god. Bang it! Oh, I appreciate it. Why don't I change my team? I am changing my team. I just haven't yet. After 6 PM comes and goes and I open up my few packs, if we don't get anything in them, my team will be changing. Tovan, yeah, Tovan's pretty good. Haaland is expensive AF. Yeah, so I do have basically all of the... I think the only games that I don't have, like, original boxes for would be, like, Game Boy stuff. Old handheld games. So, like, Pokemon and stuff. I think the earliest Pokemon boxes that I have, I might have... I have a... I can't remember whether it's Soul Silver or Hot Gold. I have that box. I don't know where the Pokewalker ended up. And I don't know if I still have, like, the manuals and stuff like that. I don't really care about that kind of thing. Maybe one day I'd be able to have a display where I have, like, every Pokemon game ever. That'd be cool. Like, in its box. The Cam USA girl is good. Which? Lindsay Heaps? Or someone else? Oh, cheers. This person feels decent at the game, and so this is a bit of a struggle, it has to be said. Oh, she took an extra touch, and then the pass was crap anyway, Prinz. I mean, she is mainly just an enforcer. A beast. Can't be expecting her to be slotting incredible through balls, but we've got skill cancels and everything here. Feels like the draft in the last couple of days has just turned into a lot of very good players. I mean, this guy's taking half an hour to decide what he wants to do with the ball. And it leads to absolutely nothing. Nice. Good job. Will cancel as well. Didn't lead to anything though. That's a foul, ref. You dirty scumbag. Sam Kerr is good, yes. How many cards you used so far? You started that series. The series is starting at 7 PM. And so any card that I have used prior to 7 PM doesn't matter. We are starting fresh from the minute that the first episode of the series goes live. For those of you that might be joining and wondering what on earth I'm talking about, I've created my own collection book on FC26 where I have to use every player available on the market that is gold or special, to put it very simply. Loans and drafts do not count. Those are about the only rules. If you have any questions about it, you can hit me. But the first episode of the series is going up on YouTube at 7 PM. I will be doing a TikTok and YouTube Shorts version of the intro to the series that will hopefully go out tonight. And we'll go from there. You guys have a permanent access link to be able to go and check out the spreadsheet to see my progress at any point in time that you want. This guy's good, and it's frustrating because once again we're in the first round of a draft and we're up against someone that is better than a lot of people I would face in the final. Have all the casuals left draft? In which case our profit margin may be shrinking. Oh, I tried to enforce and they just sort of ran past me. Am I standing? Yes! Saw the vid with curbs. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Sorry, the cam Bethune. Ah, yes. If composure doesn't matter, that card is great. If it does... The coin balance is about 850k. Oh. You need to learn to defend like me. A lot of it is hope. Like, you can try and predict and do everything to a certain level, but then at some points you are hoping. Harrison, yeah, that's fair. It's just really enjoyable. Callum, thank you very, very much for the Prime sub. You're an absolute hero. I appreciate any and all generosity, including people like you that use that Prime sub for 16 months straight. Incredible. Thank you. If you don't like silver cards, but there's a Ronaldinho, will it make you want to test it out? I'll use all of them anyway. But Ronaldinho doesn't make sense to be in the next set of icons for the Brazil tour because it's going to be based on like the 1970 World Cup that Brazil won. Most likely. Like, people's guesses are... would it be Pele? Jairzinho? Carlos Alberto? You also had Germany getting to, was it the final or the semi-final? So Beckenbauer and Gerd Müller would also fit as options. Really enjoyed the vid with curves. Made you laugh when you stopped the formation early. I didn't realise. I thought that's what he was counting down to. But yeah, the one on his channel was a lot of fun. The one on my channel was quite different in terms of the game compared to that one where Mateta was just insane for both players. It was just the Mateta show. The rest of the squads didn't really matter. Oh, I didn't read that. That's a nice goal. Thoughts on Pokemon ZA or ZA? I played just under 2 hours of it on stream yesterday, and I haven't got out of hand-holding mode yet. So my thoughts can't really be formed yet, because I've not been free to explore and just go and catch and level up and progress the story or whatever. I have just been doing exactly what I need to do to hopefully get to that point as quickly as possible. So I'm hoping that when I stream it again, most likely tomorrow, very shortly after starting, I hope that I will be at the point where I can just go. Oh, man. I don't know if this is a formation thing, and it's just really not matching up well against my opponent, or if they're really frustratingly good at predicting and intercepting things. It could be a bit of a match of both. Like there, that's a prediction. That's a good prediction that they've made. As was that. Adeyemi. Oh, that was nearly filth. Oh, I thought that might just get over them. Oh, that's unlucky. Well done, Ledley. Just enforce your way through. And then a little dink. Oh, damn it! Seen loads of people moaning at the time for a kickoff tomorrow. What is our time for kickoff tomorrow? Am I completely unaware? And it's something bizarre? 7:45. Oh. I was unaware of that. Okay. Well, the vlog for that game won't come out until Sunday then. And that kind of messes up stream timing plans. I thought we were at 3 o'clock and therefore we'd just stream when we get home. I'll figure things out. I'm sure it'll be fine. But of course people are going to moan. I mean, one, Leicester fans moan about anything and everything, even if they have no reason to, because that's just what our fan base is like. But in this case, sure, Basically, everybody would moan about a late kickoff on a Saturday. A late kickoff. It's not like 5:30. Ah. Help you with the PlayStation coupon. I have no idea what you're on about. The way this guy's playing is the exact reason you give up on online games. Yeah, it can be frustrating at times. Love the channel, but I hope Leicester gets smashed tomorrow. How dare you? How very dare you? It's disgraceful. Pina doesn't annoy you as much as De Mornay. Fortunately, you don't come up against her that much. Went in games today, can't believe how the store's fallen off. Mostly toys. Yep. It's really good. You're up to me just doing... I'm really good. I'm up to you just doing baits at a time. I don't know what that means. I think you're going to have to try and explain what you were on about there. Because I cannot figure it out. Yes! Big goal! Do you rate your fans' teams at all? Yeah. One of the things is, like, if you're a member on YouTube or a sub on Twitch, then we'll immediately look at your stuff. Outside of that, we sometimes look on Discord, which currently, I know some people were waiting for it. I currently have, like, mapped out how I want the Discord to be laid out, and I'm in the process of basically being able to do it as close to in one go as possible, rather than slowly but surely altering it. So stuff like team reviews or team help or whatever is one of... Oh, Jesus Christ. How did I not get the ball back there? That's crazy. The Discord link is in the link tree in the bio on TikTok. Sweden close to a point in Potter. Did they rate him at Ostersund's, I guess? Jesus. We'll take a corner from it. I will be changing team for champs. Yes, you're a Preston fan. Very happy with the start. The only problem in the championship is how hard it is to keep up a good start. Unless it's an afternoon stream till after. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Does my team want to get back at all? Oh, what a dreadful pass that is from Rodri. Why hasn't the game ended? There's no time added on. There's not even 1 minute added on. Why are we still playing? You didn't add any time on. What are we doing here? Get rid of it. Jesus Christ. What was my worst away experience? Probably going Everton away, losing 4-0 and being 1-0 down in 11 seconds. Do I think we get promoted this year? Not automatically, no. We're going to get like a 9-point deduction, so it's going to be close to impossible to get promoted other than via the playoffs. How are we? I'm doing good, Eki. How about you? Hopefully you're doing well. We got 25 minutes until Team 2. Aberdeen manager job 2 other day. Wow. Prediction for the Leicester game tomorrow? I don't know. My prediction will be as simple as this. Depending on where Portsmouth are in the table, that's all I'm going to be going off of. Let's have a look, shall we? So are we on TV? We are. Right, okay. Makes a bit more sense. Portsmouth are currently 14th. Will win 2-1. Win 2-1. Ain't too bad, just chilling. Nice! Injuries have better squad depth than we have in the last probably 8 years. That is very, very important in the Championship. With the physicality and the rapid nature of so many games, having that squad depth for inevitable injuries is big. Oh, because Tigers are playing. Tigers! Have I seen any links for Team 2? I already uploaded a TikTok of the cards. West Brom away tomorrow. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Can't understand the modern football fan, how they'll moan about getting the early kickoff, but then also moan when they get the last kickoff. It's stupid. It's almost like people don't want to have their days changed because the game is on TV, and a Saturday 3 PM is the most standard thing that everyone is happy with. So when a game gets moved, it changes your plans, your timings, and it can be really annoying. What on earth is that team? Oh, God. Right. Let's do it then. Ronaldinho. Does Dino not have technical, or was that just really bad? Surely he has technical. It wouldn't make any sense for him not to. Ping! Oh! At least we have somewhat settled 11 now. I mean, sort of. Just not a striker yet. Well, actually, I'm not sure if anyone knows what our midfield 2 is going to be being on game. And then the 3 behind Daka are also not... Well, assuming it is Daka, could easily be back to RU. That isn't set either. It seems like... I couldn't tell you if everyone's fit. I would hope that Steffi would start, but I don't know if he would. If everyone's fit, I would want either Carranza or Daka to start, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was Ayew. Enforced! Ha 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 ha! I have used Maradona multiple times in the draft, yes. Think Daka's improved us? Lots don't. But that's because lots of people are stupid and don't understand that having Daka in the team allows us to press from the front in a way that we can't do with anybody else, other than going back to like prime Jamie. Don't think Steffi deserved to start. Yes, but Monga's not done anything to deserve to start over him, so therefore by default you play the better player. Monga has done nothing of note. Whereas Steffi putting in the crosses and stuff like that is a lot better for the team. So therefore should be starting. To me it's as simple as that. If Mon could actually start getting some either goal threat or creation, sure. But right now, that doesn't exist. It's non-existent. He'll dribble a guy, he'll make someone look stupid. Like, if he started tomorrow, there'll be something that he can put up on his Insta. But it probably won't have any impact on the actual game. Leona, hello, have Liverpool on Sunday. Yeah, huge game. There is a chance that we do a watch-along for that one. Because that is a big one. What are you doing there? Well, we're in the draft semi-final, when the first game was pretty hard, so I'll take that. No. Any Battlefield today? No. Today is purely FC because I want to try and get people to go and watch the first episode of the collection book once the stream finishes. Why is Van Dijk up front? That's why, so he can tackle and win the ball back there. I mean, was that not a foul? I got kicked. The average football fan's ball knowledge is awful. It is. It really is. You're offside, aren't you? They're using offside traps. That's interesting. But over the weekend, I'm going to stream some more Pokemon. I'm going to stream some more Battlefield. And then maybe like some Rocksmith as well. And then we're going to be bringing back Crash and Elden Ring. As well. Lots of good games on the go. Ping! What a touch! Ah, oh, no. That is why I want Van Dijk in my main team. Those interceptions that he does are just silly. He has been spun there, though. Player will miss one chance and get called every name under the sun, and they must be dropped. Yes, unless that player has been at the club for years, in which case it's perfectly fine, even if they're crap all season and missing loads and loads of chances. But because they're a club legend, you're not allowed to say that we would be better off by dropping that player. Cough, cough, wink, wink, Jamie Vardy last season. But yeah, God forbid the guy that barely ever gets to start misses a chance. No! This is difficult. Everyone's good. Other than that guy we played in the last round who was actually pretty crap. What is this press about? How do I get out of it? Why is everyone seemingly a beast on this year's game? Have all the casuals already left? What's happening? Like, I don't think I've seen someone successfully use offside traps in about 4 years. We're up against like some pro or something. What's going on here? Are they onside? Thank Christ. No. Like, because I'm good at the game, but I'm very evidently not fantastic, and I don't know how to make that jump. Because you can understand, like, if you come up against someone that's utilising, like, player locks and stuff like that, it's like, oh, okay, well, I can see how that would be useful. But then there's games like this, where I don't understand what they're doing defensively to be so on top of me. Like, how are you marking both a dribble and a pass with the same player? So often. How do you do that? How do you keep doing it so consistently? And then when I defend, it's just embarrassing! Oh. I don't understand. Why was that touch so heavy, Musiala? That was dreadful. So was that pass. Great ball! He's offside! You think it's too hard this year for you? You can't play? See, look, there we go. Ugh! Ugh! You're player locking in the draft! Get out of this mode! You don't belong here! It's not what this is for. This is about having fun using some cool players. Bang it! Oh. How do I get past this? How are they so good at defending? I don't understand. Oh. Getting kicked is now a foul now, but celebrating a last-minute goal is considered a yellow. Well, I mean, it depends on how you celebrate it. If you do something that is a bookable offence, then yes. If not, then no, you don't get booked for celebrating. That's not a thing. We are currently playing against Mink the Bosch. And unfortunately, they're good. I mean, what are the stats saying? Not good for me. I've attempted twice the passes as them, though. And yet I'm 3-0 down. So it shows that you don't need to do that much. Right? Apparently. No, I played Bateson last year in Champs. I made him rage quit. We battered him. I cannot believe how good they are at defending. Like, the level of press to stop me attempting dribbles, but also somehow being in the way of, like, every attempted pass at the same time. How has that got in? What? There were so many people in the way. I mean, they've paused it for me. I mean, that's disrespectful. I was actually going to leave, but not anymore. Now we just have to, out of principle, stay in the game. Because those are the rules. Oh, why did you move? Why did you move the wrong way? Oh dear. You mean the meta is part of the bus counter-attack? It is. But it's... I wouldn't even necessarily say that this is exactly what they're... Like, look how many offside traps they're using. Does it, like, reset the balance of the centre-backs or something? I haven't seen anybody else use it. But the way that this person is utilising, like, second-man press, and somehow just constantly being on me, is mad. I don't understand how they're doing it. As I say, every dribble I attempt is blocked, but somehow all of my passing avenues are also blocked. And sometimes because of the same defender. How is that possible? How? Surely! No! Oh, God. It feels like I got to a decent level on this game and then haven't improved, whereas a huge chunk of the people that I play against have considerably improved. I've stagnated. They've become unbelievable. Ah! It's a goal! I mean, we all know, yeah, that this person is a tool from the fact that they paused for me to leave. There is no world where I would ever come back in this game, because I think even if I got a second goal, that's not what I wanted. No, I was scammed! Oh, I don't think that's what I pressed with Van Dijk. Oh, but okay. I was going to say, even if I got within 3 goals of this person, I think they'd start passing it around the back. It's a good thing and a bad thing. These are the type of people that make you a better player. I don't agree, because they are too much better than me. What you want in order to improve is to come up against someone that feels like I could beat them, but they did a couple of things differently to me, and that's why they won. And then you try and figure out what those things were, and how you... I mean, come on. And how you can incorporate them into your game. In this game, this is some of the most insane defending that I've played against. That's not what I was trying to do. Leaf, yes. So, I don't have a clue what they're doing defensively to make it work. But it's ridiculously difficult. Like, look at how insanely aggressive their defending is. It's not like they're sitting at the back and controlling their defensive mids. It's just like their reading of the game is unbelievable, and they're predicting everything perfectly, so they can aggressively defend and get their player in position ahead of time. It's crazy. Like, it'd be annoying if you're up against someone that was great going forward, but at the back, they just rely on the AI, and that's how they beat you. But that hasn't been the case. This has probably been the most useless that I have felt. Oh, I mean, even slide tackling in that scenario there, I mean, that's bold. But it's worked perfectly. This is the most useless I think I've felt, attacking-wise, on this game. I feel like everything I'm doing is being predicted. And I can't get away with anything. It's horrible. It is absolutely horrible. Oh, so close. Worst away stadium I've been to and don't look forward to going to. I don't go to many away grounds more than once, because I like trying to tick something off. So I don't really have an answer for the second one, but worst that I've been to? Ugh. I don't know, you could easily go with just one of the lower league teams that you've been away to, like in the cup. Like a Burton or something like that. I mean, this person even seems to be able to defend against Enforcer, which I didn't know was possible. And they're a scumbag. That's the worst part. They're good at the game, but they're also one of those people, which means I have to respect them less because of the way that they play. in terms of doing the ratty things, like the player locking, like the deliberate fouls and all of that. Oh yeah, West Ham is really bad, to be fair. West Ham is dreadful. Oh! Pausing to quit, exactly. No, I didn't pick Ronaldinho, otherwise he'd be in my main team. How on earth does Harry Hesketh master every FIFA game? It's like he works for EA. No, it's because the people that are that good at the game can adapt to the new one very easily. Because they are so good at the core mechanics that they just have to learn the new, like, adaptable stuff. Do you struggle with a lack of width with the formation? No. Not to offer him, but it wasn't great. I don't even know what that is. He was toxic at the end. He was toxic throughout the game. What do you mean? That didn't only happen at the end. Busquets SBC is going to be really interesting to see how they value it. Bruh, I haven't used either, I'm afraid. But we are 2 minutes away from content! Woo! New team. New SBCs, new Evos, new objectives. We got a lot on the way. Excuse me. In just a minute and a half time. New updates soon. Have they talked about that? I haven't seen anything. Want the new Zobazly? Haven't even seen that. Does it exist? Love the game and the challenge. Just would like your attackers to run more when you trigger them to run. Yes, I don't know why that is such a thing where they just stand still instead of doing the thing. That is one of my biggest complaints in terms of, like, consistent problems with the gameplay. Is if I press LB or RB, please run. Something about the transfer market. Let's have a look. How's the house hunt going? There isn't a house hunt because we're saving. And will be probably for like the next year. Maybe less. But yeah, so there's no point in hunting for a house when we can't afford to move into it. So yeah, October feedback update. We've got 20 seconds till contents. Okay, we'll read through that shortly. Jabba, hello, welcome anyone and everyone that is tuning in for 6 PM content. My name is Scott. We are streaming and uploading this game every day. Hopefully you enjoy it and hopefully you find this 6 PM content look informative. And if it does help you out, maybe you want to see more. We are live at 6 PM most evenings. Make sure you follow and subscribe depending on what platform you're watching on. And in 1 hour's time on YouTube, the collection book series begins. Okay? 1 hour, the collection book goes live. And we will begin the grind for the rest of the year. Here we go then. So, do we have... we have our final... Well, no, maybe not our final. There'll be another one next week. But a lot of people's 5th weekly play completionist. So that one can get done. Live events. There's nothing there. Campaign, though. Jorge de Frutos. Complete any 4 of the following. 5 matches with 3 La Liga. 2 clean sheets in squad battles or rush. Yeah, right. 12 goals in squad battles with a Spanish player. Win 4 rivals. Win 8 squad battles. Okay. How do I... Let's like this tweet. 1 sec, because EA have just tweeted again. You wanted it. You got it. A second wave of ratings reloads designed by your feedback. Are they, though? some of the, like, did Oscar Bob, did people say that he should be 85 rated? I'm not sure they did, but it's fine. Writing is really, really good. Right then, Evos, let's have a look. What have we got? There's got to be something new. Born to Shine. Give your striker the boost they've been waiting for. Improved pace, sharper finishing, and added confidence. A well-earned glow-up for the players ready to make their mark. Okay. That looks like a pretty nice upgrade. Pace goes up to 85, passing 77, stamina, finishing, low-driven shot as a playstyle. Attacking positioning, shot power, agility, balance, reaction, skill moves go up to 4. Long shots, volleys, penalties, jumping, strength, aggression, ball control, dribbling, composure, first touch, and strength. 25,000 coins. Rashford fits into this one. What would he gain? I mean, he gets low driven shot. He gains 18 stamina. 6 finishing. 4 attacking positioning. 5 agility. 10 balance. 5 reactions. 2 long shots. 7 volleys. 5 strength. 10 aggression. Overall dribbling +2. 9 composure. 5 strength. 4 ball control. I feel like this is a card you might see. First touch as well. Oh, max playstyles reached. Oh. You might see a Rashford going through this Evo. He's probably going to go extinct unless he's got a high price range, but I'm not sure if he currently does. Someone like Nico Jackson also comes out of that looking quite nice. Your Carranza will become even better. Unfortunately, my Carranza is an 83, so I can't put him into that. But, okay, did we also get a free Evo? We did! A fullback one that gives you +1 passing and defending. Yay! Oh, the free Evos are very, very slow, aren't they? Incredibly slow this year. Hey ho, it is what it is. Thank you anyone on YouTube that's hit the thumbs up, by the way. Thank you anyone on TikTok that has liked the stream. Thank you anyone that has subbed or followed. You guys are amazing. You've got 55 minutes till the collection book goes live. Make sure you are on YouTube ready to see it when it does. What have we got? Ratings Reload Challenge 3. João Pedro! Double 4-star on João Pedro. Striker or cam. That looks like a very nice set of stats. Do the playstyles match? They're okay. They're not fantastic. I mean, for a cam, you don't have a single passing play style. For a striker, enforcer or low driven are really nice. Finesse is okay. No technical is a bit of a letdown. I mean, it still looks a good card. I just don't know if it's crazy good. It requires an 84, an 85, and an 86. So isn't that similar to like Gula? He's going to come in at like 100k, I think. Let's have a little look. And then, I guess, well, Busquets isn't here today. Maybe comes out in the next couple of days. Yeah, João Pedro is coming in at pretty much 100,000 coins. Press proven will make him feel silky, like Alvarez. Yeah, that will. A little bit. He can play striker or cam. But at cam, I mean, his passing stats are okay, but he doesn't have any, like, you want incisive or tiki-taka, I'd say, really, as a cam. Shane, I'm not sure what you mean. Like, 8 hours into ZA now. How close am I to freedom in the game? Do you know? Before I can just go off and do my thing. Okay, let's look at some of these cards. No low driven, you don't like on a striker, though.
Well, actually, let's take a look at some of these cards by packing them. Right? Right? It's definitely going to happen. Here we go. Let's start off with our preview packs. Silver doesn't have anyone in it other than a Derby player. Derby. Clinton Morris. Is that it? Where did I leave it? What do you mean? Very close, but depends how long you spend in the next wild area. Well, as little as... I want to get to the point where I can just go and do whatever I want. That's what I'm aiming for. For the Porto with your mate who's a Forest fan, first time ever going, should be sick. Been to West Ham, but never to a Forest game. It's been hard to get tickets, even more so disability ones. Fair play. Oh, on ZA. My current main task, I've just gone through like a little park that is like the second wild area. My main task is to go to the tower. So I've played for just under 2 hours, and the hope is that we go to that tower, it gets explained, and then hopefully I'm free. But I don't know. Right, let's open up a couple of packs then. We start off with Di Lorenzo. We'll speak to Emma. We did speak to Emma, who a lot of people are pointing out an interesting asset of her. Assets? Will Ange ever win a league game at Forest? He'll get there eventually. Maybe next season in the Championship. 25k pack again. Who is that? I should know all of these players, considering I've spent so many hours putting them in that damn book. Talisca. Right, whilst we open these packs, let's quickly go through. EA have talked about October feedback update. So, we released FC26 last month, and a lot has happened since then. On our side, we released 3 title updates driven by your feedback, addressed a number of emergent issues, and we've been closely following your feedback, blah, 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 blah. Let's start with the biggest feedback topic so far. Defending. Table of contents. Manual defending is getting stronger. Defending against dribblers can feel too difficult, especially with their precise movements around the edge of the box, is what we have told EA, apparently. So what we've done so far, we've been following the feedback, and we wanted to make sure we gave it time to evolve before considering any changes. We are going to be making improvements to jockeying responsiveness. Okay. We're looking at empowering manual defending in an update that's being planned for the end of October. In terms of kickoffs, they are going to be making further improvements to AI defensive positioning during kickoffs. They're planning on implementing more aggressive man marking that only applies to the defensive side around kickoff. Matchmaking in Foot Champs. We discovered that the first Foot Champs had a matchmaking issue and we addressed it server side. The form side of Foot Champs matchmaking wasn't quite working as intended, whereas now it is. Apparently several manager career issues were impacting contract negotiations and transfers and stuff like that. Ultimate Team content over the past month. We've updated incorrect draft rewards, addressed Path to Pro objective issues, corrected challenges rewards in-game, made them significantly worse. Removed any non-functional objectives and re-released them where possible. Interesting. Addressed incorrect foot challenges objectives progress. We also continue to see your feedback around evolutions and transfer market volatility, which is something that a lot of people are not happy about right now. They're losing a lot of coins. We'll share updates with you around this feedback and what we're doing next week when we can go into more detail for you. This transparency is great. It's great. They've also seen feedback around technical performance on PC and controllers dropping inputs. And they give some options and working on continuing optimizing and stuff like that. We'll be sharing more details on version 1.1 of the game next week as we finish making it, but here's a quick preview of what you can expect around the time it releases. So next update,
A brand new season, season pass, and more evolutions. Improvements to manual defending and kickoffs. Ultimate Team objective tracking. I mean, that would be amazing if you could see it in-game. I'm not sure if that's what they mean. Consumable evolution previews and new SBC sorting filters. Okay. Manager market improvements, including addressing managers switching to teams that don't seem like a great fit. An increase to the club's archetype max level. Additional PC optimizations and much more. So there you go. There you go. Definitely brought in new community managers. Absolutely. We have not had this level of communication, transparency, and honesty. It feels like basically ever before. So, I just rate the fact that they are open about these things. Especially when it comes to admitting, we tried this, you still aren't happy with it, let's change it again with kickoffs and stuff like that, right? They could have easily said, you had problems with kickoff, we patched it, right? We made everyone stand 20 yards further back from kickoff. And even though basically everyone that's playing says that hasn't fixed the problem, they could have been like, well, no, we fixed it. That's what they would have done in the past. They would have then just left it for the rest of the year. Not this year. And the same with Battlefield, by the way. Right? Some of you will have interest in Battlefield, others won't. But I can tell you the exact same thing is happening with Battlefield right now. People have had complaints about multiple things in the game, and they've either fixed it or are addressing it. For example, in certain modes on certain maps, the helicopter only spawns for one team instead of both. It's kind of a problem. They've said they're aware of it, they're working on it. Other stuff, people said that leveling up was too slow, progression was too slow, and so as of today, you now earn more XP per game. And they've also brought down some of the levels you need to reach to unlock certain guns and stuff like that. So I don't know what's happened with EA, but this level of communication and transparency across two giant games is amazing for everybody involved. Amazing. It's really, really good to see. Change up makes sense, didn't their stock drop loads? It did. No matter what EA bring out, people complain. I mean, yeah, there is a world where they just can't win in certain regards, but you've just got to ignore those people that never have anything positive to say. It's why, like, if someone, for example, joins the chat and the first thing they say is Leicester are the worst team in the world and stuff like that, there's no point in trying to like turn that into a reasonable viewer who's gonna be part of normal conversations, because they're clearly just an idiot. Right? Whereas if someone joins and starts a conversation by asking a question, even if it is maybe like a critical conversation, it's so much better. So yeah, you've got certain people that, whilst like their opinions do matter when they're like, I don't know, giving feedback or something, you can't completely ignore them. But if they have a sort of like prerequisite that they're going into something already with an opinion formed before they experience anything, it's pointless. Frax, yes. Yes. EA makes a card a wrong colour. Hate to say it's the end of the world. You know that the game is significantly better than other years when people are moaning about the fact that Ratings Reload cards are a similar colour to the Cornerstones ones. Right? That's a good problem for EA to have, I guess. Right, 83 times 3. It's a promo card. Who is that, though? Who are you? Kaminsky. He's 83 rated, but that is the first promo card pack from Ratings Reload Team 2 that we will be able, once 7 o'clock rolls around, to start ticking off in the collection book. You love to see it! Frax, nice. 2 biggest games, surely. What else competes with them that EA make? Apex. That's about it. Right, here we go. Yeah, when it was Zaro and stuff like that, you did at least hear from them and Corey, but they ignored so many people. James, I have no idea. No idea. If that's the level Battlefield's going to update any issues, COD have a big problem on their hands. I mean, COD have already made multiple changes in response to Battlefield, which just shows that competition is amazing, right? Without Battlefield releasing this year, you would not be seeing the likes of the disbanding lobbies disappearing, skill-based matchmaking being massively toned down, and stuff like that. You also probably wouldn't have seen the removal of all of like the stupid Fortnite-esque skins and like seeing people running around as Family Guy characters in COD and stuff like that. All of that stuff would have stayed if Battlefield hadn't come out. So it just shows how good competition can be. But man, Battlefield is amazing. I am loving it. Absolutely loving it. I'm going to play a little bit more later, I think. Right. 84 times 2. No promo this time. Gravenberg. Does he still have any value? I imagine he has a bit, but it's not going to be anywhere near what he used to cost. Still like 35k, 30k. Hey, I'll have that. Do I have COD and Battlefield? COD doesn't come out for another month, but it's on Game Pass, so I will have it. I'm not very interested in it, but I'll give it a go because it's free. Whereas Battlefield, yeah, I said that I was buying it as soon as I played the beta. This is the most excited I've maybe ever been for a Battlefield game, and I am loving it so far. I'm potentially going to make a video of me getting the Platinum Trophy or like all the achievements or whatever. We will see. Right, 85 times 2. Do we get a walkout? Yes. Not a promo one, though. Is that Frankie? No. It's Kimmich? Okay. Yeah, COD is on Game Pass. It was last year, and it will be going forward. That's a very nice pull. Very nice pull. Jack, nice. Georgia, who is a tradable. Kimmich is also worth maybe like 20-something K. Very, very nice. This year can play CDM, centre mid, or right back. Looks like a bit of a beast. Look at the Evo. We did. Kimmich always been so good when you play him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's have a quick look, shall we, at some of these cards on the market. Ratings reload. Messi. Can already tell it's going to be one of your favourite Pokemon games. I really hope that I agree. As I say, I'll probably stream some of it tomorrow. Probably 10 to 15 minutes max. After each letter you move up, there'll be more meetups. That's fine. If you've done the task where you have to help 3 different NPC, you're free after that. I've not yet. I'm assuming that happens once I get to the tower. Okay, that's fine. We're nearly there, is the main part, in terms of the freedom. Messi, 2.5 mil? Something like that? Pretty mad, innit? How do you not have press proven on Messi? Someone explain that one to me. One of the most press proven players of all time doesn't have the playstyle. Interesting. Interesting. Let's have a little look at the rest of these cards because they do have to go into the collection book. So, if FootGG would like to load, we can have a little look
Have a little look. Have a little look. But the sights. There we go. So, Bunny Shaw, 750k. K Doggy Dog, 700k. Lauren James, 2.5 mil. Zoboslai looks solid. Due is going to be very expensive, unsurprisingly. Yildiz, this card looks sick. And they did give him Technical Plus. We wondered whether this would happen. He looks so good, but there's no world where we're going to be able to afford him and therefore, like, keep Dybala. Grimaldo, 100k. Lenny Yoro's less than 200k already. Wow. Dumfries also relatively cheap. Basha nearly $1 mil. Anthony, $0.5 mil. The question is, are they giving him a 3-star weak foot? Mad that is a massive upgrade for him. Finesse, tiki-taka, technical, rapid, trickster. With those stats, he could actually be really solid. Wow. We got Crystal Dunn. Vigsdotter. Francisco Conceição, another Juve player. Finesse, technical, rapid, first touch, quick step. 4-star, 3-star, cam or right wing. Dribbling stats are nuts, especially with technical. He's going to feel crazy on the ball. Bayer also doesn't look bad. Suzuki. Zigiotti. Okay. Ivan Romero. Not great, not terrible. Ojeda and Kaminsky. Of course, we got the like joint lowest rated one possible. But hey, at least I got one. Through the story, that's because when progress is made, have more. Oh, incredible. Got Yoro from Preview Pack. When to sell? If he is not deemed as meta by the community, he'll go down. If people use him and he's unbelievable, he will fly in price. Japan keeper there isn't what you'd expect him to look like. He's huge. How huge? Oh. 6'3". He's an inch taller than me. Does that mean I'm huge? Whoosh. Maybe. Absolutely. Anthony shouldn't be that high. What do you mean? Anthony's an absolute animal. You see how well he did last season? Guy is a machine. Absolute machine. Garbo, thank you very, very much for the resub on Twitch for 8 months. You're incredible. Any and all generosity is always massively appreciated and is going towards that house deposit pot. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually going to do one of these and see if we get any of the new Team 2s in here. Oh, that's not really what I was hoping for. Nope. Champs for me. I try... This year, my plan for champs is... Oh, but you can't not take her, right? She's so good. So good. I'd love to take K-Dog as he is a new card, but Alex. Yeah, my plan for champs this year is to split it like 50-50 normally between Saturdays and Sundays. Now, there will be some times, like last week, where I think on the Saturday I played all of my games, and then on the Sunday I streamed Battlefield or something like that. I can't quite remember. That kind of thing can also happen, but the plan is to split it between those 2 days. Never really on a Friday night, unless it's the only time that I can play. For like that whole weekend. If I'm away, then sure. Sure. People will say João Pedro is fairly priced because he's Prem. I mean, he is 100k. It's not as if it's like $500,000. You're aware you can get them early after you help the 3 NPC? No, Robert. I haven't seen anything to do with the game. I'm not looking up anything to do with the game at all.
So I don't know any of these things because I am going in as blind as I have ever done to a Pokemon game to see what it's like playing it in that way. And then maybe once I've got through, like, the story, maybe I'll start looking stuff up and going from there. I don't really know. I've not fully decided how I'll go about it yet. Ooh. But I don't even know what gen that is, so that doesn't really mean anything to me. I've lost track of what the gens are called after, like, the 4th one. I know that, like, there are different forms of stuff that are, like, Alolan, Galar, etc. But I couldn't tell you which one is linked to which. So it doesn't actually mean that much to me. But we will see everything as we play through. This draft could be a lot better, couldn't it? I was hoping to just get some Team 2... Oh. Wouldn't know what it is and who is who. I don't think you need to, though. I think you can just hop in. It's just you can buy better players on the market for way cheaper. I mean, that's probably a fair assessment. Okay. Ooh. We just we need like a Prem centre back, really. Munoz is right back, right mid, isn't he? Yeah. We could take Katie McCabe. Next one, Reece James, Hakimi. Just doesn't help. Unless can Reynaldo play... He can play centre-back, so we could do that, and then that, and then that, and it's just a better team. And then a Prem goalie would be great. I mean, Sam Johnston or Kinski. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it is better Chem. Can we get anything better? Yeah, Ultimate Scream is set to start next Friday. So that could be fun. So water type, that's it. Oh dear. The base Pokemon knowledge. Ooh, Gary Lineker. Unfortunately, we've got Alex in there. Kukurea. I mean, we have to take the T, don't we? And whack him in there. Can he play left back on this card? Yeah. I assumed as much. What are we missing then? I mean, Pacho can go in there, and that's a really nice upgrade. Man, imagine we get... Donnarumma's the dream here, isn't he? Really. James, that is impressive. Illumin Ndiaye. Should you save packs for next Friday? I don't know why on earth you would save packs for a promo coming out in a week rather than opening them for one that's come out today. I don't know why you'd ever do that. Ugh. There's just no need. Otherwise, then you might as well just save them until Team of the Season. Because the promos are just going to keep going up slowly but surely until it gets to that stage. What is that nation? Is that Armenia? Or is that something else? It's not... no, it's not Armenia. It's similar. What is that flag? Anyone know? Ooh, we could get get full chem though, which is pretty solid. But yeah, what is that? Gambia, maybe? Yeah, you're right. Good flag knowledge. I didn't know that one. Huh. Nah, Bangladesh is, it's got like a circle or a sun on it or something like that. I know that one, just because Hamza changed to it. So I've seen it a few times. Woo! So who's Gambian in this game that they would put a manager in for it? Not really anyone of note. Interesting. Fair enough. Billy, there you are. The man. Who, I swear, back in the day, when he did have a Swansea card, was just absolutely rapid. I feel like that's all I remember about him. But when was that? He's had 14 cards in Ultimate Team history. Barrow. Oh, is that not him? Is that a different Barrow? Maybe this is the guy. Who's this? Musa Barrow. And this is Modu Barrow. I don't know which one it is. Although, why does this one not appear when you search for... Oh, he's not in the game this year. Oh. EA planning to mint a card that will be nuts. You need the manager to get chem? Maybe. Is this one? The Swansea one? It is. I think this is what I remember. FIFA 17, yeah. Fantastic shout, James. Fantastic shout. Harry Kane's a beast? Yeah, he's quite good, isn't he? So, do I now go and get these players? Just pure pace? Yeah. Do we just go and spend our coins and get our team? Van Dijk price today. He's currently at the lowest that he's been at today. He's joint lowest that he's been in the last 3 days. Let's just go and do it. Let's go and commit. And I don't know when Busquets is dropping. No one knows. Unfortunately. Rashford does fit into the new Evo. Yeah. Oh. How's the Leicester team getting along? Terrible, because there's hardly been any Evos that actually give you boosts that haven't been paid. So, Patri's been great in the Gauntlet, but I only have her on loan. This would be me committing and actually getting her. But I think we just spend some coins on our team. We get some big players in. You've also said Rashford and new Evo. Yep, I don't know why people keep saying that. There we go. Virgil van Dijk with a shadow. Get in the club, sir. And that is the first real time that we have spent coins on our team, really. Aside from the very beginning. Oh my god. Wow, that was not expected. Leicester have just tweeted out, "We are pleased to confirm that BC Game will continue as our official partner." So we are going to have a front of shirt sponsor, and it's going to be the same company, the same dodgy gambling company that we had last season that I thought got shut down in the UK because they were so dodgy. Branding to feature on Leicester City men's first team shirts. The renewed partnership will see their branding appear on the shirts of the men's first team and across club assets throughout the current campaign. So why is it taking so long? BC Game Services are not accessible to users in the UK. So, there you go. So it has been shut down in the UK, yet we've still partnered with them. I mean, I guess if it brings money into the club, sure. I have no idea when Busquets will come out because it could be at any point in the next week. Pretty much whenever an SBC is leaked, it will then be released within the next week. But you don't know what day. Should end of an eras have a future SBC across the year, so in Jan, Feb have an option to get a 92 rated with having to put in the 88 rated into it, then eventually to a 99? I don't hate that idea. They would have to tell us in advance though, because otherwise you'll potentially Evo it, and then it won't fit. 92k for one of the best centre-backs on the game in October is meant... Oh, he was 350k at this point last year, even with a quicker power curve. Yes, the reason why is because of, like, supply and demand, right? When it comes to players and coins and stuff, is what is going to, like, determine the market, right? So this is the lowest that Pina has been in 3 days as well. I mean, even if these players continue to go down, if we buy them at this point, it is what it is. It is what it is. At least they've already gone down a bit to the point where I'm buying them. There we go. Claudia Pina! This will be my time to try her out and see if I think she's as good as everyone else does. Rodrigo is next. And he is coming in at 35 as well, which is very close to the cheapest that he's been in the last 3 days. I'll catch up with chat just once we've bought these players, okay? Foot GG, you're lying to me. Oh, imagine. Who's listing him up for 6.2k, you mentalist? Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, the reason why people like Van Dijk and stuff aren't as expensive is because people don't have the coins. Because rewards aren't what they were last year. So the average player's coin balance is lower. Oh my god, I can't believe that. That's ridiculous. Wow. It is true, though. Why would the best players become cheaper when the power curve is at its lowest? I'm assuming you put that before I just explained the coin totals, because that's the answer to the question. Monga won't be able to wear a shirt with a sponsor on. Nope. Oh, man. Crazy. Asemptia, nice. Vieira fell by 200k yesterday and Busquets hype. Now he's extinct. That's crazy. Yeah, I might have to get the other shirts without a sponsor on them before that's a thing. Yeah, Aerial Plus doesn't matter. The Intercept Plus is better on Van Dijk this year than if he had kept Aerial Plus. Nobody understands how the market works this year. So don't feel bad if you lose coins because of the market going in a direction that it doesn't seem to make sense. Like all of the the big like trading streamers and stuff like that, oh, for God's sake, are also losing lots of coins. The only people that are making coins trading this year reliably and consistently are the ones that get the leaks early and invest in a card, leak that that card is going to get a promo, or they fit an Evo, and therefore, boom, you've made money because you know the leaks in advance. It's scummy, but those are the ones that are making it right now. Does asking for a slow power curve mean this level of awful rewarding, though? I don't know. To me, the slower power curve means that if we look at the new promo, right? Why is it so slow to load it? Then some of these cards will push the top end, right? But a lot of these cards are at that middle level. And if you have got a full squad of Cornerstones cards, you won't have to upgrade those to Ratings Reload cards. Because the aim is that you can have a few promos in a row where the like floor and ceiling are similar. Whereas in the past, every promo was an ever so slightly higher step. So every week, when new cards came out, they could replace what you just got last week. The aim this year is that that is not the case. So we might have Cornerstones, Ratings Reload, and Ultimate Scream might all be on the same kind of level. And then the next promo after that, maybe that level rises. That's the aim. Of how they're trying to go about things. Right, and the last one is Patry, who, goodness me, this is the lowest price that she has been since release day. Well, okay. Good that I didn't commit to the team even like 2 days earlier. Are the prices going to keep going down? I mean, maybe. Maybe that was just one person listing it. Oh no. Is Anticipate Plus still the best playstyle for a defender to have? I don't think so. I think Block, Jockey, and Intercept are all better. Everything you said makes sense, just think you have to be rewarded with how much you play the game. To an extent, yes, but I've seen this same thing when it comes to Battlefield and COD. It feels like nobody plays the games to play them. They play them for the grind, the reward. They need that dopamine hit of, oh my god, I unlocked this camo, or something like that. People can't just play to play. And that has been a huge thing with Battlefield. And a lot of people, a lot of COD players' complaints going over to Battlefield is that, oh my god, it's going to take me 6 months to max level every single gun and all of this stuff. Well, it's a game that's supposed to last for years and years and years. You shouldn't be able to be max level in every single thing in the first week. It's not the point. Otherwise, get rid of the progression system entirely and just give everyone everything. We'll take it. Right, Patry in the club. Replace that loan. And there we go. There's our new starting 11 that we're going to try out and see whether I like this formation. If not, then we can potentially go to this and maybe get ourselves a bit of Carragher.
and see how that works. BC game, yeah, I can't believe that. The question is, how quickly will that start? Like, could I go and get a pink kit without a sponsor on the front now? Or not? Or is that it? From this point onwards, no. You have to get it with that on the front. I mean, I'm glad I've got my main shirt. Just loaded into a draft and getting a grey screen loading. Nice. I've had that a few times, but then it's fixed itself very quickly. So yeah, here we go. This might be the team. And as soon as 7 o'clock rolls around in 13 minutes, Collection Book Episode 1 goes live. And then from that point onwards, we can start ticking cards off in the book. This guy. Yeah. What do I have what do I have now in terms of coins? 623k. The new striker Evo not worth doing? It's okay. Yeah, could do. You could put Rashford into it. I think that's what most people are going to do. So yeah, 623k. The question is now, you say Van Dijk's dreadful? I disagree. Do we go and sell the guys that we were using? Or maybe we try this team out for a few games, like tomorrow or whatever. And if I hate it, then we'll go back to what was working before. Does it give you playstyle plus? No, it gives you first touch and low driven. Base. Simps, nice. Xbox Ally X is coming tomorrow. Solid. You love to see it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My girlfriend's brother and partner look what they've just got. One sec. Oh, it's taking its time. Where is his pace? Van Dijk? Oh, you're one of those people. Right. Yeah, he's terrible because he doesn't have 90 pace, to be fair. He is absolute garbage. I might as well discard him, to be honest with you. Here you go. Look at the boy! I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous. Transfer market 90% of the time is irrelevant with how untradeable the game's become. I mean, in the last couple of years, yeah. That has been becoming more and more and more of a thing. I needed this to be... What do I need this to be? Italian Prem? Wait, how has this worked out? Italian Prem gets me full cap. Okay, sure. You soon? No. No. Because I'd need a house first. Then I'd probably want a car. Then maybe a dog. Someone packing 09 on the new Messi card? Nah. I don't care about that. Who gives a damn? Right, there it is. So that might be the new main team. Maybe I'll play a couple of games with it later. Four, two, three, one. Because I've been told that I need to try out a couple of different like tactics and stuff as well, in terms of having, I don't know, like this
what is it? Inside forward, attacking. And they sort of turn it into like a 4-3-3-4-esque thing. Pina, I don't know what everyone has her on. Does it matter? Probably not. Dog over car, you say? But then the dog can't take me to, like, the driving range. So... I'm not sure about that. Defend. I think we'll go with that. Inside forward balance. Okay. And then advance forward for the striker. Well, that's what we've got it. We'll see how it goes. What about when you unlock Tamori? Would you use him and who instead of? Probably not. When will the market go up? No one has any idea how the market is working this year, so I couldn't tell you. I've just bought my new team, so if the market continues to go down, it goes down. If it goes up, great! Great! But I'm not going to be expecting it to, like, fly up like this Rodrigo suddenly goes to 45k or something. I would be very surprised. If any of the players that I've bought really change. But, I don't know. Guess you never know. Until it happens. Got a Rui Costa from Hero Pack. What's he looking like this year? Rui Costa. So what I'll do is I'll try out the team. And if I like the players, even if I think I'd like them more in the other formation, then I'll sell, like, these guys that have been part of the team. I'm not going to get anywhere near back what I spent on them at the very start of the year. Rui Costa's 90k. Oh, that's not that bad. Rashford's now 20k. That's also not surprising. Like, Bremer is currently 5k. I bought him as one of my first players for 44k. He's played nearly 170 games, though. So, I mean, that's 169 times, I don't know, let's say 300. I have earned 50,700 coins pretty much at a minimum in match coins with him. And I know you would have to do that for every card that you've got in the team, but then you can factor in rewards and everything like that. So I'd say they paid for themselves at the start. And the fact that you can get Bremer for less than 5,000 coins is genuinely crazy, because this card is still sick. Like, he still does a very nice job. Bastoni's 10k. I paid 22. I imagine that is potentially more so because of his rating. So he'll always stay a little bit higher. Will Dembele be... I'm not going to do any predictions for the market on this game. I think it's a complete waste of time. Nobody knows exactly what this, like, power curve is going to mean for player prices. Like, you're asking about Dembele's price at Christmas. He's currently 1.125 mil. Will he be going down by only 250k in 2 months? I don't know. He could go down to 300k. It really depends on what they do with the upcoming promos. And again, the speed and how they manage the power curve. There's a world where somehow he goes up in price because they just don't bring out multiple cards that are at the very top level that compete with him. We don't know, because it's so different this year. Tom, yeah, it is. So, as I said, when the people that specialize in trading are losing coins, you can't even ask them what's going to happen, let alone me. I have no clue. No clue. Going to all-you-can-eat restaurant tomorrow. enjoy. Make the most of it, just like all-inclusive on holiday. If you're not absolutely stuffing yourself, what a waste of time. Service internal error, says TikTok. Oh no, is the stream dead? Coffin, I appreciate it. Just got a draft token and a preview pack. That's pretty sick. Start bench sell, Kante, Mahrez, Vardy. I mean, I'm not really sure you can answer that without any more context. Like, what are they going into? What team are they going into? Like, if it's current Leicester team, then Riyadh would be the least needed out of those three. Because we've got Fatawu. Whereas we don't have someone anywhere near as good as Kante. Or a striker that's great. Pre-ordered the Pokemon DLC last night, got a 12 Pokeball pack and XY clothing. It's 20 instead of 25. Nice! Have I done the Team of the Week upgrade that came out today? No, I rarely do those. I rarely do those. Okay. So yeah, currently, you'd probably take Jamie because the striker is the biggest problem in the squad. Bench Kante. Sell Riyadh. Pow, pow, pow! Right, let me make sure that this is copy and pasteable. Because I have got a little bit to do with the collection book. Because, of course, we've now just got Rating Reload Team 2. Which means I need to put them into the book. Vardy will get added eventually once they finalise the last transfers and stuff. For example, Onana is still at Man United. Who's the other one? Laporte is still in the Saudi League when he's supposed to be in La Liga. Why they're taking so long to do some of these? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. It's EA. They've actually been on it with basically everything else. So I don't know why this specifically is such a problem. But hey-ho. But yes, I need to add the new cards to the collection book for Ratings Reload Team 2. Because they have just come out and they are now all on Footbin in order for me to be able to go and do that. Which means we also update the spreadsheet and everything alongside it. So, one final shout out for the collection book for those of you that are new, or maybe you just haven't really seen what this is before and you want a very brief explanation. In 30 seconds, it is officially the start of my main Road to Glory series for the rest of the year. It's called the collection book, and it works as simply as this. Okay? Give me 1 second. Get this loaded up.
I've created a collection book in FC26,
Right.
and the goal of my...
Here we are.
I've created a collection book in FC26, and the goal of my Road to Glory this year is to completely fill it in. Every single gold card and every promo card that gets released throughout the game. I need to collect them all. So how does it work? For this example, we'll use Paulo Dybala. To tick him off in the book, I need to obtain his card. I can do this by obtaining him in a pack, in a player pick, or by purchasing him off of the market. Loans and drafts do not count. It would make it too easy. Once I've got the card, I need to use it in a game. This can be in any of the game modes, whether it's squad battles, rivals, rush, champs, the gauntlet, or tournaments. As long as the player plays the full game. Only cards that can be obtained on the market count, so SBCs and objectives, as well as evolutions, are purely bonuses. The series is live streamed most days on TikTok, on Twitch, and on YouTube, and I've also created a spreadsheet that you can go and check out at any time that you want to see my progress in all of the leagues, in all of the promos, and my overall progress. This will be in the description of YouTube videos and in the links in my bio in the likes of TikTok. So if you like the concept of the collection book, make sure you are following and subscribing to all of those platforms to follow it along live, in stream form and video form.
Lovely. So, if we now open up said collection book, then here is currently our objectives that we've got done so far this year. You can see all of those. They are bonuses, SBCs. This is what we've got done. But ratings reloads, I now need to go in and put Team 2 in here. We have got all of the cornerstones. There we go. The debut icons, the base heroes, base icons, all of the team of the weeks, they are all in, as are all of the gold cards. Also, this is the spreadsheet that you can get access to. If you do !collection book, if you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, then you will get a link to this. If you're on TikTok, then I will put that link in the bio in the link tree shortly. And I'll put up a short, like a vertical short form content version of that intro. And you'll be able to follow along with everything in here in terms of our progress with everything. So, yeah, pretty much that is what I need to tell you. And if you want to go and watch the video for the first episode, or even if you want to help me, okay? Help make this series as big as it possibly can be this year. Go and watch the video. Leave a like on it. Leave a comment on it. Even if you just say, I came from the stream. Something like that. And please watch the full thing. It's like 10 minutes. It's 12 minutes, okay? Even if you just go and do something else whilst the video is on, it will make a difference if we get the watch time and we get the comments and the likes on the video. It will massively help it and help it potentially get pushed further out. So I'm going to put that video link in the chat on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. And you should be able to click that and go to it from there. And yeah, as of 3 and a bit minutes ago, the collection book is now officially live. And any and every player that I use can now be ticked off in the book. So I'm not going to start it today in terms of like playing with cards. We'll start tomorrow. We'll let people watch the first video, which is basically, like realistically, it's that intro and then me explaining things in a bit more depth. Okay? So if you've been on the stream, this is why I say you might not need to watch it, but I would really, really appreciate it if you do, because it will just help the video perform better and help the series potentially get out there into the world and bring more people in to watch it. So it would be very, very much appreciated. If you're going to help me out for free today, literally just put the video on. Like it, leave a comment. Please, I would love you for it. But so starting tomorrow, we will be ticking players off. And I will be providing updates via short form content, via actual videos. And then, of course, when we're streaming it, if people want to see updates and stuff, then maybe a few times per stream, if we were doing a long one, I could show people how things are going and what we've potentially done in that day. So I plan to do at least one weekly upload of it. I don't know whether I'll do more than one, because I feel like if you do it like once a week, you can potentially show off a lot of progress and everything you've been working on. Maybe specifically that week, you're working on gold cards from as many Premier League players as you possibly could, right? And then the next week, maybe you just be trying to do as many informs as possible, right? And you see how many of those you tick off from the different team of the weeks and stuff. So maybe weekly. We'll see how it goes throughout the year, and maybe I do even more short form updates. Okay? We'll see. How come Mamardashvili is above fodder value? Because people think he's really good. Already liked, commented, and watching? You're a hero. Just quick, if you take Messi, for example, do you have to use both as promo and gold or not? Yes. Both. You have to use every card that is 75 rated or above that is available on the transfer market has to be used. The only exception is if a player gets 2 cards that are identical. The best example of that I can give you is if they brought out Foot Champs rewards, where you got red picks for informs, maybe I'd get a red pick of Semenyo. Right? So, therefore, I could use either the red pick or the inform. They are the exact same card. But if Semenyo had let's just make up a Cornerstones card that was also 83 rated, unless the stats were like exactly identical for whatever reason, it's a different card. And so I have to use both of them. Okay? So yeah, that's how it works. And as of tomorrow, we will start ticking players off and getting things started as soon as possible. So, hell yeah. Simp's nice. I will be joining at some point soon. So, yes, if you could do me a massive, massive favour and please watch the collection book first episode. As I say, even if you've already been watching on stream and you know how it works and everything, it will make a big, big difference if everyone that's watching here goes and clicks on that video, watches it, likes it, and comments. Please help us out, okay? I'd really, really love you for it. I'll bring out a short form version, hopefully tonight, where I'll also put out like a tweet explaining it and stuff like that for anyone that doesn't really know. And then we're off for the next 11 months. That is now our main aim on this game. And we'll grind and we'll do everything we can to complete it this year. So thank you very, very much, everyone, for being a part of the stream. I really, really hope that you've had a good time. Whoa. And I hope that you have a fantastic evening. I will be streaming over the weekend. We'll be doing some of our FUT champs. Well, we'll do all of our FUT champs over the weekend. We'll stream some more Pokemon. We'll probably stream some Battlefield. We might do some Rocksmith over the weekend as well. And I really, really hope that you guys can enjoy everything that we've got coming your way. So thank you for the support, generosity, all of that good stuff on not just this stream, but all of the content so far this year. The likes, the comments, the memberships, the subs on Twitch, all of that. It's been a really positive start to the year, and hopefully the collection book can continue that wave of positivity going forward. So please help us out. Have an amazing rest of your day. We're going to chill and maybe do some Battlefield and watch the championship footy that's on tonight. Ipswich against Borough, isn't it? And yes, I will see you tomorrow for more FC and some other stuff as well. Have an amazing weekend, unless you're a Portsmouth fan, in which case I hope you have a miserable day tomorrow night. And I think that's about it. You guys are the best. I couldn't ask for a better community than what we've got right now. It's great. The vibes are fantastic. Let's keep it going throughout the rest of the year. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this one. And anyone that goes over and helps support that video, you're incredible. I love you. You don't know how much of a help it could be. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.